So, as you can see, we've made it to Estherville. We're here at the Sweet Corn Days Festival. And if you didn't see our previous video, I explained that I lived here for a few years when I was a child. And I've never been back. So, this is my first time back here. So, it happens to be during the Sweet Corn Days. So, that's kind of fun.
Yes, it is.
That's it?
So, anyway, some of the festivities, as you can see behind us, are they have firemen from different cities. They put a barrel on a cable, and then they dueling fire engine teams, fire stations. They spray water on the barrel and try and make it go from one side to the other. So, you know, a simple little thing for a simple little town. But this is an interesting place. We were here and there was festivities going on, and so they said, well, let's say sing the national anthem. So everybody stood up to sing the national anthem, and then after that they said, okay, now let's pray. So then everybody bowed their heads and prayed. Small town, that's what you get.
All right, back from Estherville, got that one.
All right, well, we're gonna get started. Let's kick off Sweet Corn Days. So thank you all for coming here today. I'm Lexi. I am the chamber director, and this is my labor of love along with Susan and the rest of the St. Norman Days Committee, which are all lots of hard work goes into this event. So we're really excited to be kicking it off, especially after taking a year off last year. So thank you for coming down. I am going to start the national anthem, I think. I'm not singing, don't worry.
Being here today, let's begin with a prayer, and let's
Go ahead and light those cobs. Or try.
Now, some of you may not know this, but in 1998, Sweet Corn Days began. It was a one-day festival. And see, there was a problem, though. More people wanted to do it again. They wanted to keep coming, and it got bigger and bigger and bigger. Did you know we've been doing Sweet Corn Days for close to 22 years, if not 23? As a matter of fact, in 2028, we will be celebrating 25 years of Sweet Corn Days. And always remember, be good, be great, and be Estherville strong. All right, thank you.
This is the school behind me that I went to from kindergarten to 3rd grade. I remember it being so big. It's so funny how it's so true that things are so much smaller when you're grown up. But it's like, I don't even know, it's just small. It's tiny. Now it's daycare apparently, so. But it still has the sign out front, McKinley School. Pretty wild. So our curiosity got the better of us, so we pulled over. So, of course, there's a ton of corn everywhere you look. Corn, 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 everywhere. But then there's also this crop, and we are really trying to figure out what it is. So I pulled over, but now I realize there's all these plants in between that I don't want to step through.
I still can't tell.
Can't tell. Maybe we need to find another place to pull over. So while we're still trying to figure out what that crop was, we continued on to Jackson, Minnesota. I keep wanting to say Minneapolis, Minnesota, just to check out the town. We were hoping to find a barber, which they don't have, so it kind of was a bust. But we saw this old movie theater, so we had to pull over. It's still functioning. They're showing the Jungle Cruise. And they're closed on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And I don't know about Thursday. Maybe it's sort of questionable. And then they show one time a day on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's just crazy. Who knew that kind of stuff still existed?
Well, it does say it's a historic state theater.
Historic State Theater. Okay. I mean, you can tell it's a really old downtown, but yeah, it's a pretty sad little town. Middle of nowhere, though, so what can you do? So we stopped at this winery, and it's called Little Swan Lake. But they have all these buffaloes in the distance here. It's kind of interesting. But yeah, so this is what it looks like. It's not much to it. It looks like basically a barn that they converted and then added onto. But I got this wine called
Prairie Cherry.
Yeah, it's white wine with cherry juice added. So she let me taste it. It was very good, so I had to get it. I love cherry. So we found the movie theater here in Estherville. This is the town where I lived. It's still pretty old and retro, but I am fairly certain, I mean, this has to be the only theater. This is the theater where I came to see Star Wars when it first came out. Me and my dad and my sister and my mom. And that would have been, I think that was 1979. No, it would have been earlier than that. Well, maybe. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But Andy spied this popcorn to go on the sign, so we're going to go inside and get some popcorn. So, sadly, the woman inside said that this was not the location in 1979. They moved the theater from downtown to this location in 1985. And this used to be a grocery store, so Andy decided that he needed to get a haircut today.
Yes.
So we just thought, oh, we'll just pop into a barbershop. So, well, I told you first in the video when we were in Minnesota a few minutes ago, there was no barbershops. So we came into Estherville, my old town, to go to a barbershop.
You don't have to say your old town every single time.
Well, I know, I guess. I don't know why. I think people are confused. Anyway. And then we saw a couple of hair salons, but we followed the directions to a barbershop, which wasn't there. It was just poof, gone. Yeah, nothing in the location where it said it was supposed to be.
Yeah, so we've asked several people who have lived here in Estherville, which is the town that April spent some time in when she was younger, in case you didn't know what Estherville was. So, anyway, people who have lived their whole life here, they have no idea where there is a barber in this town. And so somebody told us that we could possibly go to Walmart.
Well, I said, we stopped at the convenience store.
Yeah.
And the woman said she didn't know anything about a barbershop. So I said, well, where do all the men get their hair cut?
She said Walmart.
We're like, Walmart? And then I said, they cut hair at Walmart? Oh, yeah.
So we decided to leave and head towards Walmart, but in the meantime, we passed a theater that April thought was her theater when she was a kid, which probably wasn't.
I recorded it.
But, But then there was a sign, well, you saw, if she's going to show you later or she already has, I don't know, but something that you get popcorn to go. So, and I love popcorn, so I had to stop, get me this big giant thing of popcorn so I can go home and watch TV and eat popcorn. So anyway, so we're on our way to Walmart right now to see if we can find a stylus at Walmart. Maybe the blue light special or something, I don't know what it is, but we're going to give it a shot and we'll let you know, because I know you all are very anxious to learn what happens to my hair.
Story of the haircut.
Bye.
Well, what do you know? Haircutting in Walmart. So, got a Walmart haircut.
It looks like a Walmart haircut, doesn't it? It's awfully short. It's a lot shorter than I wanted it to be, but you know, my hair grows so fast, it'll be okay.
Yeah, better than no haircut, I guess.
Well, I guess, maybe, possibly, I don't know about that.
So we got mini donuts, shave ice, barbecue, shaved ice. Seeing a theme. See, oh, there's popcorn. Let's see what else we can find. I'm ready to eat anytime.
You get even.
This is apparently the old car show, or fancy car show, whatever it is. Not really my jam, but looks like a lot of people are interested. Quite a number of them. So we're here for the golf ball race. It was super windy, so hopefully it doesn't sound terrible. But they're gonna release like 300 golf balls and see which one wins. Oh, there goes the balls. It's a nail biter. Oh, look at the little scragglers. This is so sad. So that's how they figure out who won. Pretty smart.
I was pushing the 12. We were like 400 Let's get it!
just had to show you the drive-in movie theater in this area because it's so funny. There's 2 screens. It's just like a dirt field. Pull in. There's like a snack bar, probably bathrooms. And there's cornfields right beyond it, of course. Let's see, there's the other screen. And then, yeah. It's just so funny. It's like Field of Dreams, but drive-in of dreams. Well, that ends our time in Iowa. It was really nice to be back, reliving some memories from my childhood and getting, a new visual on things that I kind of vaguely remembered, and it was fun. The Corn Festival was interesting and fun. We noticed yesterday that we were thinking we should buy a corn cob and eat it, and we noticed there was no one selling roasted corn at the Corn Festival. So that was a little weird, but
No corn of any kind except popcorn.
yeah.
It is called the Sweet Corn Festival, so you'd think they would sell sweet corn somewhere, but
I mean, there might have been some Friday. We didn't go by the food vendors on Friday, but yesterday was Saturday and there wasn't any, so. But we did stop at a roadside stand and buy a couple of ears. What they call it candy corn. He said it's sweeter than regular sweet corn, so we will be the judge of that.
But again, we've shown you there's nothing but corn here. I mean, cornfields everywhere, and it still was $1 an ear of corn. Where at home you can buy it for 25 cents an ear or something. So
when we were in North Carolina, we paid 15 cents an ear for corn. So it's just a bit strange. I don't know what the reasoning is on that, but I mean, we paid $1 at the roadside stand for the candy corn, but in the store, I think it was 50 cents an ear, which is still a little bit high for driving around where it's like literally nothing but corn growing around you. But whatever. Anything else to add about Iowa?
did you explain the smaller crop?
I did. I put a little text blurb in our video that we finally figured out what the other crop growing was, that it was soybeans. So that mystery was finally solved, so we can rest easy now.
It's been nice. Nice, wide, open country, and as flat as can be, and it's just beautiful. Jehovah's country is beautiful.
Yeah. And just interesting to see how people live in other parts of the country. It's just such a small town. If you saw our whole fiasco about getting a haircut, just some funny things that you would never expect. So, anyhow, we are on the road today. This will be our last normal video. We're just doing a bunch of long days, basically getting home. A couple of little 2-night breaks there just to break up the driving, but we'll share with you what we do have, and then